What is Caribbean fashion? Gone are the days where Caribbean style is a Hawaiian shirt, Panama hat, and Bermuda shorts, says production designer and stylist Richard Young. The discussion has now begun. The FIT Museum, in collaboration with Janice Lawrence-Clarke, President and Creative Director of Caribbean American Fashion Exchange, reality TV star, designer, and FIT graduate Nikhol Hing, and stylist and production designer Richard Young recently set the stage for open dialogue surrounding the progress and position of Caribbean fashion in the international marketplace, its identity, and its aesthetic.
The last time I actually walked this stage was in the fall of 1980 for a student show. Yeah. Yes, I'm an FIT grad too. Fashion buying and merchandising. And I am so very happy to have here with me this evening Nikhol Hing and Richard Young to talk about Caribbean fashion, because this has been a passion of mine. At times I called it an albatross. At times I begged the Lord to take it away from me. At times I behaved like Jonah. And, but I'm really happy that we've reached this place.
One of the days that Caribbean style is a Hawaiian shirt, a Panama hat, and a Bermuda shorts.
True.
And those geographic adjectives do not refer to any part of the Caribbean.
No, they don't.
So what was going on was somebody else's version of who we are that we were responding to. So now we have to come forward like these designers and make a statement, whether it is just in simplistic lines, whether it is in textile coloring, whether it is in surface treatment, whether it is in doing crochet, whether it's in doing details like the applique art, and make new texture and profess it to the world.
We aren't taught to come out of our shell. Right. We are taught to be quiet, to be seen, not heard. That's been the Caribbean way, and I think I can speak for almost all of us when I say that. So I think it starts with us, the ones that do have a voice and that are able to show others that they can also have a voice and be seen and heard.
As being a designer from the Caribbean, tell us something that's unique about Caribbean designers.
I feel like we're more interesting because we do it out of nothing. We have nothing. We start with nothing, but just pure thought, and we bring it from concept to design, and we're not given the tools that we need. So when we want it a little bit harder.
My history in fashion started way back when. One of the speakers, Richard Young, he actually was my tutor in terms of fashion performance and modeling when I was 14 years old, so that our personal relationship and trajectory started way back then. And then I entered Miss Trinidad and Tobago for Miss Universe. I was Miss Trinidad and Tobago in 1999 for Miss Universe, and so the fashion in my blood continued throughout then. So it's a wonderful pleasure to be here to actually see Richard speak to the issue of the Caribbean aesthetic within New York and the tri-state area, because he has been evangelizing the Caribbean aesthetic across the region for so many years.
I am a Caribbean designer, and it's Caribbean designers, so it's a great topic, and I wanted to come out also to support Janice.
Today, we discussed what is Caribbean fashion. It's the very first time that Caribbean fashion is being discussed as an entity, and we were really pleased to have both Nikhol Hing and Richard Young here with me to talk about Caribbean fashion. We opened the doors, so it's the start of something new.
If someone asks a question, What is Caribbean fashion? How would you explain that?
Caribbean fashion is the way we move, the way we put colors together, whether it's by that shade of yellow with this shade of green. It's that sensibility, that fluid movement that makes us who we are. And then tie that in with the quality and just a whole new look. I mean, everybody else seems to be influenced by us, and we're not just lemons and oranges and, you know, as Richard said before, a Hawaiian print shirt with a Panama hat or a straw hat. You know, we're sophisticated. Caribbean fashion is sophisticated. That is what Caribbean fashion is, sophisticated.